Well, well, well. So many generations of gaming. So many generations of games. Goodness. It's been a long time, guys. I mean, guys, y'all remember this game? It's that dopeness right there. Got Dead or Alive 2, Dissidia, Dragon Ball Z Infinite World, Halo 2, Metal Gear. I mean, gaming has come a long way, and gaming has also fallen quite a bit. I mean, now it's like gaming is one gigantic or Farmville experience. Well, we'll get into that in a second. I want to address these Battlefield clowns real quick. Now, we've got people coming out and saying that, you know, I'm not having problems with Battlefield. There's nothing wrong with Battlefield. Battlefield is an amazing game. I don't know why people are hating on it. If you're having problems with Battlefield crashing, that's just your internet. Really? Okay. Well, I suppose that's why EA has released this bit of information. EA halts Battlefield 4 expansions to sort out all the issues. Now that sounds like they're having some problems. There's so many issues with Battlefield 4 that they're having to stop development on future projects and future Battlefield 4 expansions to fix the issues, because they were too lazy to make a quality product in the first place. But I'm sure that this will be okay. You'll give them a pass for this. When is stuff like this going to start becoming unacceptable once again? Everything's been so streamlined with the internet and things of that nature that, we can just be lazy and make a little piece of something game here and patch it later. No. DLC, when used right, is a good thing. And the internet, when it's used right. Look at Borderlands 2. They get expansions with their DLC. That's people using the tools like the internet in a positive manner to give the consumer more bang for their buck. But this is unacceptable. Back in the day, if you put out a broken product, your stuff got recalled. It was taken off the shelf and you were hit pretty hard. And it was hard to come back from that. You got the people who made or Superman 64. It is what it is. But now, let's talk about this tomfoolery that has become gaming. Microtransactions. I mean, gaming has become one gigantic Farmville experience where you no longer have to work towards unlocking things, but you can throw money at the devs and get whatever unlockable that is in the game instead of having to work towards it. It's ridiculous. Let's have a little bit of story time here. Now, back in the day, I had this game on the PS1. Amazing, fantastic game. And at the time, I was staying with my mom, and then my brother lived at my grandmother's house. And every weekend I would go over to my grandmother's house, and my brother and I would play games. That's what we do. We sit around and we slaughter these games. And I remember going over there one time, and my brother was playing the game, and he was using one of the characters. His name is Akuma. But it looked weird. I'm like, I've never seen this costume before. He's a lot faster. When he throws his Hado in the air, it's two of them. I'm like, what's going on, son? Like, are you cheating? Is that a cheat code? And my brother was like, nah, dude. It's Shin Akuma, man. I was like, how did you get this character? He's like, I played such and such and such mode, and You have to fight him at a certain interval, and once you beat him, you unlock him, and you can play as him. I was like, word, I can't wait till I get back home so I can hop on mine and unlock this character. Unlocking things was fun for us back in the day. And I remember playing that game for hours until I unlocked Shinakuma. But now it's not like that. You pick up a fighting game like a Tekken Tag 2 or Tekken 6 or Street Fighter Cross Tekken, all the characters, even Marvel vs. Capcom 3, or Ultimate Marvel I should say, all the characters are right there. You don't have to work towards anything. They just give them to you. And as a result, people get bored and they take it to GameStop. It is what it is. You know what, companies, if you would just scale it back, put time in on your games, work on them, make them a quality product, give the people unlockables. You keep giving people something to work towards, and they keep getting rewarded for beating certain challenges or levels or modes or playing certain modes. You keep giving them things, unlockables in the game, they'll hold on to your game more. It'll be less copies to be returned to GameStop. And that'll help your problem with the used game market. If you just give people unlockables. But no. You want to get the casual crowd. The casual crowds are not going to stick around for your games. They're just going to trade your games in eventually. They're casuals. They don't play games like that. So let's talk about this garbage that Turn 10 and Sony's doing with Gran Turismo 6. For those who don't know, there are... I can't even call these microtransactions. They are rob you blind actions in the game where you can purchase the best car in each respective game for a premium. You already have paid a premium for the game itself, and now they want you to pay another premium to get the best car in the game. When it is unlockable, you can sit down and play the game and unlock it. But if you want the best car in Forza 5, don't worry about it. And you don't want to work for it, don't worry about that. For the minuscule fee of around $70, you too can have the best car in Forza 5. That's right, links are in the description as always. And in Gran Turismo, their best car is priced at £120. That's for the UK guys. So for the US, it'll come out to be around maybe 140 or 160 bucks for the best car in the game. What? That's not necessary for gaming. I mean, it's just irritating because I look at where gaming was and what I grew up doing. You know, like I said, you know, unlockables was a great thing for us back in the day. I saw what my brother was getting on certain games, and if I had the same game, I was like, well, you know, I gotta get back to the house and put in this work. I gotta get this character. That character is dope. But we don't have that anymore. Now, you know, look at God of War Ascension, for instance. If you have PSN and you don't have the game, get on PSN right now, look up God of War Ascension, and you will see that they have experience points for purchase. Not only that, but they have DLC weapons and equipment, and this is for the online mode I'm talking about. They also have weapons and equipment that are stronger than the weapons and equipment that you can acquire in the game for purchase. So, I'm working my anus off, getting good at the game. I mean, a brother is learning the ins and out, the work of the trade, get my skills up, killing these boys, decapitating these fools, and some douchebag with a wallet can slaughter me. So I don't get outplayed by this person. I get out purchased. totally ruined the online experience for me with that game. A lot of people hated it. They thought it was trash. I thought it was pretty fun. And when all this ridiculousness started with, you know, the being able to purchase experience points and weapons and equipment, I just kind of got bored with the game. I stopped playing it. I'll play it every now and then with my homeboy, but that's really about it. It's not fun anymore. We don't need microtransactions for these games. A lot of these games, casuals are not going to flock towards anyway. Make quality products, companies. Give us unlockables. Reward us for playing your game, beating certain challenges and modes, and people will hold on to your product much longer. With that being said, Turn 10 and Sony in regards to Gran Turismo, welcome to the blacklist. I will not be purchasing your games. Anyone with a head on their shoulders, don't purchase this. If you have to have your game, don't buy this microtransaction garbage. Because if this goes well for these guys, it's going to continue and continue, and it's going to become a thing. And this is something that we don't need. Like, I could sort of understand if it was like 99 cents or $1.99 or $2 or something like that. But even so, even if that was the case, you know, I would still prefer people to actually sit down, and instead of focusing on being the best and just throwing money at, you know, the developers so they can have the best whatever it is in the game, sit down and enjoy your experience. Gaming can be a good thing. Sit down, enjoy your experience. Get better at the game. If you want instant gratification, man, just go to the kitchen and heat up a Hot Pocket or something. That's your instant gratification. Just stay away from gaming if that's all you want is instant gratification. If you don't want to practice or get better at something, you know, just, you know, you want that instant gratification, eat a Hot Pocket. My dude, just go to the kitchen, brother. Heat you up a microwavable dinner, a TV dinner, something like, do something else. But this casualizing of games that are intended to be hardcore games has to stop. I mean, there's no reason that what happened to, Gears of War. What happened to that franchise, that should have never happened. But that's another story for another time. I'll go into that later. But you get the point. This is garbage. Don't support it. I hope you guys have been having a wonderful week. I am out of here. Till next time. Gaming is more than a community. Gamers are family. You guys take care of yourselves and each other.